way, Moore Street station is lovely. Definitely the best of the 3 Birmingham city centre stations. But to be honest, there isn't really much competition because New Street's horrible. And Snow Hill is horrible, so yeah, it's not the best start, is it? I mean, Bullring's right there. I'm going to get on to why I hate Bullring in a minute. It's so confusing. It's so Selfridges building there. I hate it. We're in the infamous Bullring, which is home to the UK's biggest Primark, I think. Not a good start, is it? No, I'm not. Do you know what? It is really big, open. It is nice. Selfridges is over there. At first glance, it doesn't seem anything special. This is kind of just like every other shopping centre I've ever been to. But I'm sure it's one of the biggest shopping centres in the UK by area, and it is the biggest city centre shopping centre as well. So, yeah, I suppose that's something to celebrate. You've probably noticed this is the first video where I'm on my own. Yeah, no cameraman today, so the only person I have to give a shout out to is Isaac for editing. Thanks, man. Always a pleasure to work with. In the Bullring church, and it is nice, isn't it? I'd say that's nicer than the cathedral, and the cathedral is nice. It's a very small cathedral though. We'll obviously see it later, but it is a lovely church. Birmingham facts. Birmingham is the most inland major city in the country, and it's also didn't gain city status until the 1800s, and that's because at the time Birmingham didn't have a cathedral, and that was the criteria. Basically, if you had a cathedral, your settlement was seen as powerful because the church dominated in those days, isn't it? And you were given city status. Birmingham never had one initially. Birmingham protested against this and the fact that it was the largest, or one of the largest towns in the country. Why didn't it have city status? So they campaigned after the Industrial Revolution. The city grew like mad to the size it is today, outgrew the nearby cities, and that's what gained them city status. It was changed. Now you don't need a cathedral to be a city anymore. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. It's nicer on the inside than it is on the outside, and that is saying something because it's really nice on the outside. Birmingham has a reputation for being a concrete jungle, and it's hard to disagree, really, isn't it? At the same time, there are a lot of hidden gems in the city that you might not have seen. Alright, that's Corporation Street. This is the nice architecture I was talking about. That is splendid. We're actually coming up to probably the nicest street in Birmingham, which I'm actually going to walk down for you, which is Canal Street, and it's a really nice street. There aren't really that many like side alleys, but I like those. They're my favourite kind of streets, but this is nice still. This will take us up to the cathedral. Favourite street name, Needless Alley. I wonder why it's so needless. It's actually kind of handy. It is a nice building architecturally, but again, it's not the best thing I've ever seen, but subtle, and it is really nice. Right, just going inside now. I'm going to be quiet again because it is a place of worship. It's brighter last time we came. It's really nice. It's very peaceful. God, it's nice in here, isn't it? Sorry, I'm whispering, but I don't want to be loud. I don't know what's going on here. There's lots of work going on. The beautiful council house is probably my favourite building in the city, and this is actually where Birmingham City Council was based, so it replaced the town hall is over there. I'll go do the town hall in a minute, but was the town, I don't remember when the last time the town hall functioned as a municipal building. Yeah, but it's a nice square. This is really nice. If you're coming to Birmingham, you have to come to Victoria Square. It's really good, really nice. And again, I can't judge it in the same way I can judge New Street, because this is not a shopping area. This is like the equivalent of Trafalgar Square in London, where it's just there to be nice and have loads of cool buildings and stuff. Again, New Street's down where all the shops. We'll do that last. But I think Broad Street's got a fair few as well. I believe the canals and stuff are down there as well, but I'm going to go this way. Yeah, there's the town hall from the front. The clock tower of the council house. Chamberlain Square's down there. I might go do Chamberlain Square after. I really like Victoria Square. This is my favourite part of the city. If you're going to come here, definitely come and see that. Look at that. I've been praising the place the whole time pretty much so far. I did say I was a bit of an advocate for this city. I do think that the reputation it has is way too unfair. But I can't argue with it completely because it's not perfect. I will get onto why it's not perfect at the end, but yeah, I mean, I can't. I've got fond memories of Birmingham. That might play into it as well. I still think it's fine. Shops-wise, so far, what I've seen, perfectly fine. Nothing like. You've even got Selfridges for Christ's sake. I think that's what most people come here to do anyway, to shop here. Because Bullring's massive. It's not the biggest shopping centre in the country, but it is one of the biggest. Best review. I don't know where Birmingham ranks on the night out index. That's a new thing I've invented. I don't think it will come anywhere close to Liverpool. But, I mean, I don't know. I think this place is quite lively. I like it. That's quite a nice building. I wonder what that used to be. Because that's obviously not what it originally was. It kind of looks like an old church. Most of the shops appear to be open. It's good. Always good to see, like shops being open. The nightlife around here must be pretty good. I mean, I don't know if it's safe at night. I mean, that's kind of questionable, but I imagine it'd be quite fun. Right, here we are, Brindleyplace. I'm going to go down to the canal in a minute, but yeah, there's a lot of restaurants and bars and stuff. I imagine this would be a very fun night out down here, but there's a nice bridge here across the canal, and this is one of my favourite views in the city. It's so nice. Like, you wouldn't think of this when you think of Birmingham, would you? You would think of just industry and things like that. But this is why Ghana's Birmingham, its famous nickname, Venice of the North. Birmingham actually has more canals than Venice, which you might not believe initially, but trust me, it's a fact. I'd like to think that part of the reason why I make these videos is to inspire you to visit these places. I'm not going to force you or anything. I'm just saying, I hope I inspire people to visit some of these weirder, lesser known places. Well, obviously everyone knows about Birmingham, but I'm not just doing big places. I'm going to do some little places as well when the opportunity arises. So I hope you might have a change of heart about some of these places, I guess. I'm not trying to win you over or anything. I'm just trying to promote these places. That's the Exchange University of Birmingham. I haven't seen that before. Where that tower is there, behind it is City Centre Gardens, which I'm not going to go to because it is a little bit out of the way. But I went to it last time I was here, and it was quite peaceful and nice. Definitely, if you're in the area, go to City Centre Gardens. It's nice. This is nice as well. It's just charming. Corporation Street. Again, lots of shops. Probably like New Street's probably one of the biggest shopping streets in the city. 4th Street down there is not too. It's kind of average. Just there's a Mackey's down there. That's basically it. And also, this must be one of the only bloody cities in the UK that has a Poundland. In the city centre, there is a Poundland. When have you ever seen that? Yeah, Corporation Street's not terrible. It's not as good as the other streets though. Architecturally, it's splendid, but not as many shops open, so that's not very good. What are my thoughts? Well, it's a mixed bag. Is that the best way of putting it? I mean, I don't know why everyone hates this place so much. I mean, alright, let's go over the problems. Birmingham isn't the safest city in the country by any means. In fact, it's the second most dangerous major city in the UK. The crime rate in Birmingham is 137 crimes per 1,000 people, which is really high. But I imagine most of those are happening in the inner suburbs rather than the city centre, because trust me, the suburbs of Birmingham are way worse than the city centre. And you know what? That's probably where Birmingham gets most of its bad rep from. Not everywhere in the suburbs is bad. Sutton Coldfield's nice. Edgbaston's nice. For the most part, the city centre is pretty good, I would say. The architecture is, in parts, really bad. But for the most part, it's a city, so it's not going to be too bad. I'm not a Birmingham hater. You would have realised this by now. It's not bad. It really isn't bad. Yeah, I would recommend you visit, because like every city, it has its gems. Brindleyplace, Victoria Square, those churches, well, one of them is Cathedral, but whatever. Maybe don't come at night, but come during the day. I'm going to say it right here. Birmingham is not as good as it's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's not an ideal place to live, but I mean, I guess you'd be all right. I mean, I don't live here, so I mean, if someone lives in Birmingham, do you want to comment what it's like? Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for Isaac for editing, and I don't have to credit anyone for the camera work this time, other than myself, but it was probably crap, so let me know how it was, because I'm not the best with the camera, but if it was bad, tell me and I'll try and work on that. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really did enjoy this one, and I hope you did as well. I hope you found it useful, I guess. Hopefully I may have changed your opinion.